In this video, I'm going to show you how you can stop creating automations in the Home Assistant UI forever. We're going to use OpenCode to have a simple conversation with AI, let it instantly write the code from your idea and deploy it directly to your instance, all with absolutely zero code. All right, this setup involves two key pieces of software. First, in Home Assistant, we need to install the MCP Server to allow OpenCode to communicate with its core. Go to Settings, Devices and Services, click Add Integration, and search for MCP. Now, be careful here. You'll see two options. The one we need is MCP Server. This is the component that listens for incoming commands. Don't install the wrong one. With that server running, it's time to introduce the OpenCode. If you haven't heard of it, OpenCode is a massively popular open-source AI coding agent. It's got over 80,000 stars on GitHub. It's completely free, and its promise is simple. If you can type, you can use it. To install it, just head to the official website and copy the curl command for Linux. Paste that into your user directory terminal and run it. Simple as that. Once it's installed, the first thing we need to do is tell OpenCode how to talk to our Home Assistant. Navigate to your OpenCode config directory at OpenCode. Inside this folder, we'll create a new JSON file named OpenCode and paste in the MCP configuration template with your Home Assistant's details. With a connection configured, we now need to initialize OpenCode for our Home Assistant project. Just open a new terminal, cd into your Home Assistant directory, and then run the command OpenCode. After that, type /init. This will scan your project and get everything ready. Now, back in that terminal, let's verify the MCP connection. Just type the command /mcp and hit enter. You should see the message Home Assistant MCP enabled. That confirms our bridge is active. Now, OpenCode comes with free models, but after trying a few, I found they weren't quite powerful enough for this task, so we're going to connect a more capable model. I'll use Gemini 2.5 Pro. Just type /connect, choose Google, and paste in your API key. It's that easy. All right, the moment of truth. Let's give our new AI engineer its first task. I'll just type a natural sentence. Create a Home Assistant automation that turns off the smart plug socket every night at 11 p.m. Logically, this should just work, right? The AI seems to understand, it calls some tools, but it completely fails. Okay, attempt number 2. Maybe my prompt was too vague. This time I'll be more structured. I'll give it a clear task list, provide the code, write it to the automations.yaml file, and restart the service, and a clear automation description. This has to work. The AI executes, it writes the file, it reloads Home Assistant, everything looks perfect. But then I go into the Home Assistant UI to check, and I see this, entity not found. You see, the AI was smart enough to write the code, but it hallucinated an entity ID. It just made one up that it thought was correct. This is a classic AI problem. So, here's the final piece of the puzzle, the key that makes this entire system work. We'll use the exact same structured prompt as before, but we'll add one more section, notes, and in that note, a single crucial instruction. Find the correct entity ID corresponding to smart plug socket to create the automation. We're not just telling it what to do, we're telling it how to think. With that final instruction, I'll run it one last time. The AI thinks, it generates the code, writes the file, and reloads. Now, when I go back to the Home Assistant UI, the entity ID is correct, the automation is valid. It works. And just like that, by using a clear, structured prompt, we can now translate our ideas into Home Assistant automations, all with zero code.